suddenly it becomes way more relatable. And with Tahir also, even though he's playing an antagonist, I remember there was this one or two moments in the script which is we write it as dialogue, but then when he says it and when he adapts it and makes it so, like, there is a moment where he is so vulnerable. Now you don't expect the antagonist to be vulnerable, and it was not, there was no vulnerability on paper, but he made that happen in the dialogue, and suddenly that changes texture of the scene. So I think that's the sign of a good actor. That's a sign, and that's what we also creators keep looking for: someone who can just take that material from the paper and lift it. So yeah. Please, please let him. Yeah, let him. He's been waiting to ask. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Siraj Sayyed. I'm from filmfestivals.com, India correspondent. Question is to Binoy.
Bijoy, sir.
Bijoy. Oh my God.
No problem, no problem.
Proofreading error. The question is that any action crime thriller depends a lot on the balance between the fast-paced action and the emotion. What pains or troubles or principles have you kept in mind while packaging this show? And corollary to that is, are there any other senior actors besides Meeta Vashisht in the film, in the series?
Well, to answer your first question, I don't think any action sequence that you can design as part of the narrative, it'll never work if it is not backed by emotion. You know, I'm a strong believer. Actually, as much as you can see that I'm so comfortable doing action and thriller, my favorite genre is drama. So drama is my first go-to. So I believe that if the story and the character work, then only it kind of connects to the audience. Everything else is just like a dressing, you know. So the action part of it, the thrill part of it, all that is just to make sure the story gets more effective. And this is something I think my previous mentor, Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra, he taught me this. He told me that whenever you're writing an action scene also, make sure it's rooted heavily in emotion. Then the action, whatever you do, you know, you can blast cars, you can kill people, but the moment it's rooted in emotion, it'll hit harder. So I'm a strong believer of that. And coming to your second part of your question, senior actors, yes, there are many more senior actors other than Meeta Vashisht. There are other senior actors too. I don't know if you briefly caught in the trailer, Mr. Shakti Kapoor is there in the show, and apart from him also there are a couple of other senior actors who are part of the thing, which I'll wait for you to watch and discover.
Hi, I'm Namita Suchdev from Punjab Kesari. बैठ के लंबी हूँ ज़्यादा रुको मुझे लगा दिखूंगी नहीं तो इसलिए. Hi everyone, how are you all? Well, trailer is really intriguing. My question goes to Hiten, but उससे पहले I want to ask Rohan. आप लोग को आपको नहीं बताया था कि सब लोग काला पहनेंगे तो आपने green पहना?
Actually, ma'am, I'm trying to give a bit of an ode to my character since he's a military man. So, and also the tags as well. So,
oh, wow.
little bit of that, yeah.
Wow.
Nuances, yeah.
तो काले के साथ कुछ सफेद भी होना चाहिए, right?
बिल्कुल.
So my question goes to you, Hiten. With your transition to OTT, we are seeing you in different stories. So what made you say yes for this one?
Well, I'm always looking for good roles. And I'm not very particular about that I want to do this, I want to do this. I'm an actor first. So I will do best roles wherever possible, whatever medium. And I think it's high time where we take away this line or take away this thing that, you know, he's a TV actor or he's a film actor. An actor is an actor. He's on all platforms. Like abroad, they do theater also, they do web series, they do films, they do everything, you know. So an actor is an actor. I got a good role, I get good opportunity. I see the whole character. Plus, I see, you know, with whom I'm working, what is happening, what is he, you know, what does he want exactly me to do? Is there something different he wants me to do, which is what I got in this type, as Bijoy also mentioned. Bijoy sir said that, you know, he always wanted me to do something different, and I was happy that he offered me something different. So, you know, and for an actor, it's a good thing if you get to experiment with different roles all the time. People have seen me. We have this habit everywhere. Everybody, if they've seen me as a गुड लुकिंग वेरी पॉजिटिव बॉय, बहुत अच्छा लड़का, तो वो सबने दिखाया है, लेकिन उस इमेज को तोड़ के उसे कुछ और दिखाना, क्योंकि जो जितना ज़्यादा अच्छा होता है उतना ही अंदर से काला होता है, इसीलिए काला। थैंक यू।
मेरे शो में आप गुड बॉय नहीं है सर।
नहीं नहीं, यही मैंने बोला कि इन्होंने मुझे कुछ अलग दिया। अभी हम आई डिडंट वांट टू गो डीप इनटू दैट, नहीं तो पूरी सब कुछ बता देता मैं, बट इन्होंने मुझे कुछ अलग दिया और उन्होंने बोला आई वांट यू टू डू दिस। जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी मेंशन किया, हमारी मीटिंग हुई थी किसी और चीज़ के लिए, देन ही सेड ये आई वांट यू टू डू दिस। आई सेड थैंक यू सर, आई विल डू इट। हाँ,
Of course, the lines are blurring. You don't. I think you're not, and that's also because of the storytelling is, we expanded our appetite for different kind of stories. So then automatically, when the audience is accepting different kind of stories, characters, actors are taking on challenging roles and different roles. That's definitely lines are blurring.
Hi, Bijoy sir. I'm Ditash from News 18. My question to you is, so I'll say something before that. I think you have a very distinct style of filmmaking. So when we watch a show or a film, we know that this is made by Bijoy Nambiar because it's quirky. There are these heightened emotional chaos. But while you have earned a name for yourself, you still continue to assist Mani Ratnam sir in a few films. The latest being Ponniyin Selvan. You as a filmmaker, would you say that his style of filmmaking has anyway trickled into your style of work?
So I still assist him. Like I'm assisting him in the next one also. So he's one of the reasons I got into filmmaking. Like I grew up watching his films, and I'm just one of those lucky ones that actually got an opportunity to work with him, and I have grabbed that opportunity and I've never let go. So right from my filmmaking career, even before I started making films, I was working with him. After making films, I'm still working with him, only because I don't think we can ever stop learning. And when I have access to a mentor and a master filmmaker like him, I always keep looking for an opportunity to go back and learn. And that's the reason I keep going back. And being influenced by his filmmaking, of course, I'm definitely influenced by his filmmaking style and from his storytelling. And I try my best to not get too influenced and start actually incorporating his kind of scenes into it. But at the same time, that's my school. I've learned from there. So if it somehow subconsciously finds its way, great, no problem. It's my homage to him then.
Hi, Ritunjay here from Pop Diaries. First of all, the trailer looks amazing, and congratulations to each and everyone. My question is to Elisha. So the OTT world, it gives us a chance to collaborate with studied starcast, and even in Kaala we have like multiple faces. So how was your experience working with such a studied starcast, and not just co-stars but काफ़ी सारे नाम भी जुड़ते हैं, एक हॉटस्टार जैसा प्लेटफॉर्म हो, प्रोडक्शन हाउस हो, डायरेक्टर इतने अच्छे हो, तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था आपका?
First of all, I have to say that I actually bagged Aloka after 3 rounds of auditions and 1 look test, because Bijoy sir, being himself, he was so specific about he was so clear about exactly who Aloka was, what she looked like. He asked me 15 times, can you play football? Are you sure? And I hope I did justice. Yeah. So when I actually was approached for the role, I only knew that Avinash Tiwari is in the show, and I've been a big fan of Avinash Tiwari ever since I saw Laila Majnu. And of course, Bijoy sir was directing it. T-Series I did not know was producing it. I had no idea what channel it was. But just these 2 names were enough to give me an idea of the magnitude of the show. It was so exciting, an opportunity. And in fact, when I came on set the first day, and I saw, like, apart from me, everybody else on the set is a veteran. So the nervousness kept getting, okay, oh my god, okay, oh my god, okay, is she playing my mother? Okay, okay, okay. Then I was just, okay, let me just go back to my core and stick to my character. So that's what I did. But yes, every day on the set, I would discover some actor that I've seen in my life that I really respect. I've seen their work. So yeah, I also can't name all the actors that are a part of this show, but it's been a big blessing. And I feel very grateful to my producers and to Bijoy sir for giving me this opportunity.
Hi, everyone. Is this working? Hi, Alice Peter from Miss Malni. First of all, such an amazing trailer. Really eagerly awaiting this one. My question is to Jitin. We saw very little of you in the trailer, but you just mentioned that instead of just giving a bone to chew, this time Bijoy gave you an entire steak. So I think that's a big hint, right? That there's something really big waiting to
You got the
unfold.
hint?
Yeah, I picked on that one.
Yeah, I'm genuinely very fortunate with this part. You know, sometimes you are in the business for many, many years, and then the universe grants you something, saying that, and then there are people who attach with you who become a means to that end. This is what's happened. I really wish I could have spoken about the character, but if I say anything, it will just give away too much. So all I can request you right now is that do watch the show on 15 September. What you see is literally just the tip of the iceberg.
Like, I'm dying to say so much, but I'm also holding back.
All I can say is that अगर आप दूर से देख रहे हैं तो अभी शायद काला या सफ़ेद लग रहा होगा. आप पास आके देखिए, करीब आके देखिए. We have different shades of grey. And one of us could be the darkest grey, one of us could be the lighter. But it's very, very interesting, compelling, very thought through screenplay. And I'm just very proud to be a part of it, honestly. Thank you
He's
so much.
definitely got a garden for sure.
इतना बोल सकते हैं. Actually, एक और चीज़ बोल सकते हैं. The most auditioned part, like we tested the maximum number of people, I think the maximum number of people for Jitin's part. And it was the most challenging part to kind of cast. But when I saw his test, when I saw the audition, we were sure that this is our guy.
Thank you, sir. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you and the people who are responsible for me sitting here. It's just taken a long while, but I'm just very, very grateful. I'm indebted to you for this. Thank you.
हेलो या हाय एवरीवन, मैं उपमा हूँ नवभारत टाइम्स से. एंड रोहन, मेरा सवाल आपसे है. या हाय सो आपकी जो पहली फिल्म थी वो थी बाज़ार, और ये जो सीरीज़ है आपकी वो है काला बाज़ारी पे, है ना? तो एक अजीब सा इत्तेफाक है. ट्रेलर में हालांकि बहुत ज़्यादा हमें देखने नहीं मिला आपके बारे में. तो जैसे आपने कहा कि बिजॉय एक वजह थे ये शो करने के लिए, और क्या वजह रही इसे हाँ कहने की? और दूसरा ये था कि जैसे अभी विजय नामिया ने कहा कि अच्छे एक्टर्स के लिए इस टाइम बहुत मौके हैं. आपने अपना जो एक्टिंग पोटेंशियल है वो पहली फिल्म में दिखा दिया था, बट स्क्रीन पे हम कम देख पा रहे हैं आपको. इसकी क्या वजह है?
जी जैसे अभी जितिन ने कहा था that the part for him was a dream part, and for me I can say the same. जो writing थी इसकी, जो character के shades थे, I can't say much unfortunately, ma'am, because you'll have to see the show. और ये financial scam को लेके I don't know actually. बाजार भी वैसे था, एक मेरी फिल्म आई थी बीच में, even that was about a financial scam. I don't know, मेरे चेहरे पे कुछ ऐसे है क्या that people think that money and they look at me. I don't know. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. No, but see, the thing is, ma'am, OTT has opened the door up for many actors with many different roles. But the truth is that the industry is very, very competitive, and in a good way. Like, look at the stage right now. Every single person over here is a great actor, and I admire all of them. But yeah, कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, and मुझे उम्मीद है that you'll be seeing me a lot more right now, and I myself want to be more. And I want to again thank Bijoy sir for giving me this opportunity, because trust me, that garden metaphor everyone's using, I feel the same.
So I'll tell you why he decided to do this. I think he out of guilt, because I had offered him Tesh, and he was gonna do Tesh. It was all Tesh is my last film that I did, and पूरा confirm होने के बाद last minute it didn't work out. So I was very upset with him. I like कि तू मैं तेरे साथ कभी काम नहीं करूँगा. But when I was writing this again, weirdly he's the guy I had in mind, and मैंने सोचा चलो मैं अपना गुस्सा साइड में रख के पूछ लेता हूँ फिर भी. And this time I think usko bhi bura laga, so he came to meet me, and when I chatted to him about the role, he was fully on board for it. In fact, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but it's something that we both know. I don't know whether the rest of the cast will know. There was a time when the script all shaped up and we were beginning the casting, and he was already locked for the role that he was supposed to do. And there was a date issue with Avinash, and we were suddenly looking at, oh shit, ye date mein nahi hone wala hai. Avinash ka is not going to work out. So there was a thing, and Avinash was really trying hard to make it happen. He's suddenly a very most sought after actor, and he was committed to many projects. So there was a chance that he might not be able to do. So then I was in a fix, and I was thinking what to do because everything else was locked. So I called Rohan back and I said, Rohan, this is what is happening. Do you want to take a look at this? You want to take a look at maybe reading for Avinash's part? You want to just, and I narrated, he knew about the part, but I was trying like a hard sell. मैंने उसको बोला तुम अभी ये देख, you know, maybe you might want connect to this character, just read it out. And I could see his face drop. I could see Rohan just looking depressed, and I saw his face drop, and I said, नहीं यार let me try harder. Then again, I gave him like a full backstory. I convinced him, and he was like, okay, fine. Yeah, okay, fine. If that's what you want me to find. And by the next day, again, things worked out, dates worked out. Then I picked up the phone and I told Rohan, okay, it's okay. You know, I think let's stick to the original. And he was so relieved. And he said, nahi yaar, I want to do this part. And I'm so happy that it worked out because, and what I like is that he connected so deeply with that part. And given a choice also, he still said that, no, I want to do this. And his conviction was more than mine. And I'm so happy because that conviction worked out. And I thank you for that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Hello. My question is to Jitin sir. We couldn't see you much in the trailer. Okay. So can you please tell us something about your character in Kaala? What did you learn from it? And as an actor, what you felt after playing it?
What I learned from it, you know, I say anything and it's going to give away. I can tell you one basic thing about the character that I know, that I understood. I think each one of us has a very strong need of being seen and being acknowledged for who they are, for what we stand for what we bring to the table, for our whole being, right? I've been around, you know, for like close to 15 years now, and I always felt I don't know if I'll get my shot or not. You know, I always felt that will people see me for who I am or what I'm capable of? And that's one thing that I drew a parallel with the character. The character could be wrong, but sometimes when you've struggled a lot, when you've been through a lot, your sense of right and wrong, good or bad, changes. You know, what could be worse, what could be bad for the world, could be completely all right for you. Till the time you're being justified to your own being. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of power from this role, and to stand my ground always. And rest, I think, once you see it, you know what I mean. Thank you.
I just want to say again, I don't know why I always jump into theirs, but for Rohan and Jitin, by the best is being saved, bro. Aap 15 ko dekho. Look at the excitement on my face, dude. So yeah.
Hi Bijoy ji, this is Harshada Vedpatak here from Screen Graphia. आपसे पूछना था, मतलब मोस्ट ऑफ द फिल्म मैंने आपकी देखी है, पर सब में एक डार्क शेड होता है हर एक फिल्म में आपके. तो कभी ऐसे लगा
ये डार्क प्रो मैक्स है.
हाँ वही उसी सिलसिले में जानना चाहूँगी कि मतलब बंदूक गोलियाँ गाड़ी उड़ाना छोड़ के कभी ऐसे लगा नहीं कि पेड़ों के इर्द गिर्द कोई घूमता हो, स्विट्जरलैंड हो, रेड साड़ी हो, मतलब आई एम सीरियसली आस्किंग व्हाट इज दैट योर फिक्सेशन विद दिस काइंड ऑफ डार्क सब्जेक्ट? कभी ऐसे हल्की फुल्की स्टोरी कॉमेडी ऐसे करने का मन नहीं होता?
मैडम आपने कारवां देखी है? हाँ वो मैंने लिखी है, तो वो मेरी एक अटेम्प्ट थी हल्की फुल्की स्टोरी करने के लिए. सो ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं नहीं लिख सकता, नहीं कर सकता. इनफैक्ट आई वाज सपोज्ड टू डायरेक्ट कारवां आल्सो, बट देन वजीर हैपेंड, आई कुडंट, एंड आकाश डिड सच अ फैबुलस जॉब विद इट. But as a director, as a filmmaker, definitely I'm drawn to certain kind of stories. It's not necessary that I would want to restrict myself to only do that. And I'm also trying to explore other areas and other arenas of doing that. I had done a dysfunctional marriage story जिसमें कोई नहीं मरा, तो मैंने बस किया है. I had done one film for Z called दोबारा, 1 घंटे की फिल्म थी वो. तो ऐसे छोटी मोटी अटेम्प्ट मैं कर लेता हूँ. तो आपने अभी बोला है तो आपकी सलाह लेकर मैं आगे डेफिनेटली किसी को बिना मारे पेड़ों के इर्द गिर्द मैं एक कहानी जरूर लिखूंगा.
आई एम श्योर बिकॉज आपकी ये फिल्म कहानी मतलब अभी मैंने ट्रेलर देखा एकदम हुक करने वाला था. आई एम श्योर आपकी वो कहानी भी हुक करे.
In fact, I would like to just plug my wife is a filmmaker too. My wife did a short film जिसके लिए पहली बार मुझे राइटिंग के लिए अवार्ड मेरे वाइफ के फिल्म के लिए मिला, जो कहानी थी 2 बहनों की. तो मैं so it's I'm happy that I'm getting an opportunity to do that for others, like, you know, but खुद की डायरेक्शन में मैं मोस्टली मैं लोगों को मारता ही रहता हूँ. तो hopefully I'll do something better than that.
यस मेरा क्वेश्चन आपकी टीम में से कोई भी मेरे सवाल का जवाब दे सकता है वन बाय वन. ब्लैक मनी जो होती है काला धन, वो सोसाइटी के लिए उसका क्या क्या उपयोग है आप लोगों के हिसाब से? हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज दैट ब्लैक मनी? हाँ, व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ इम्पोर्टेंट?
I don't think we will be advocating the use of black money. I don't think when you say the importance of black money, you cannot deny its existence, but at the same time, I don't think it's the right system for a society to follow. I mean, it's not something that, in fact, the show is kind of decoding that and kind of breaking that down and trying to tell you that we should not be doing that this should be stopped. And so it is kind of almost like against black money. And definitely we will not be advocating the use of it, and I don't think it's important for sure. It's almost like a parallel economy that our financial institutions and our government has been trying to shut down. And I hope this becomes a discussion also once the show comes out, and it kind of moves in the right direction to stop the usage of black money for sure.
वेल ऑफ कोर्स इतना इंटरेस्टिंग ट्रेलर देखने के बाद यहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस तो ख़त्म नहीं होने वाले, बिकॉज देयर माइट बी अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल जिनके पास और भी सवाल होंगे. बट फॉर दैट, एज यू मेंशन, दे हैव टू वॉच काला ऑन 15 September. बट राइट नाउ आई रियली वांट ऑल ऑफ यू, व्हेन वी हैव ऑल ऑफ यू टुगेदर, टू प्लीज प्रोसीड फॉर वन लास्ट ग्रुप पिक्चर. एंड ऑफ कोर्स इफ यू लुक फॉरवर्ड टू हैव सिंगल पिक्चर्स ऑफ ऑल आवर आर्टिस्ट, यू कैन डेफिनेटली प्रोसीड फॉर द सेम.